There it is, yes. Very good. He challenged me, very good. And let's see if it works. So it's good on my screen. So 3-2. Um no, it didn't work, but I will look into it again when I get a chance. What's going on? Okay. Menu, setting, board settings, input one, and there you are. Okay. I just needed to do it on both. Okay. 1-1. I think I will just split. What else? Then I still need to send this thing, which okay. 2-1. Okay. So I'm only 5 off. It's not too bad. Okay, and I wanted to have this thing where anytime I look at the play, I have to mention a second play. So I think 5 must be it because eight hitting 3 is just a little too silly here. So I need a structure. And then either I do this or I do 5-1. And I think it's just nice to have this builder here, and I don't really want to get in within range of the 10 points. So I will try to like constantly say this, like whatever the second best move is. Yeah, well, for him that was a pretty easy move. Let's see if we can anchor up. We cannot anchor up. So this stuff is a no-go because it can't even get out, and I don't even think I want to get out. So I think this is pretty clear. This one, and after this, like I think if I did this, then I might as well. Yeah, just the second play, I guess, would be something mixed like this, or actually this doesn't look that bad. Maybe I'll stick to it, and I wonder if he cubes. He should, I think. But if he cubes, I'm only 10 pips down, and he hasn't made any inner board points. So there's this classical advice of never cubing when you have no inner board points. I think that's a little silly, but so this got to be a cube. But I mean, even though it's a cube, I think it's still a take. I should be able to find one because there's some awkward stuff. So for example, now if you clear the midpoint, which I think he will do, now I already have some indirects, right? So 4-6 and 6-2. That's not a lot of indirects, but it's better than nothing. So okay, unfortunately this doesn't hit, even though it's an 8. This must be the 3, and then the 2 5s. I don't really think that matters too much, but let's just go for this one. 6-1 is a good shake. Not cubing, but thanks for asking. Very important to ask everyone. And 5, and after that, it doesn't matter which one I play, but let's just try this and hope that somehow. Okay, so now I think now my main concern will be. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So now the main concern is to get that one guy out. It's some kind of a combination of these 6s, which I don't think matters too much. So now I'm ahead in the race. So now everything changed, of course. Of course, I don't have a cube, like race-wise, I would, but I'm sorry, I wouldn't. Race is pretty much even, but okay. Can I get a 2? No, I can't, but I can get this, so second play, I don't even know. 7-3, 9-6, but The whole point of looking for the second best play is to not overlook plays that you might. Okay, let's try to find a 2-6 for the Ray Fogerland, I think. I met Ray Fogerland. It was my best ever BMAP tournament match, I think. 3.9. I've played better live, but not in a BMAP. Get a number. Okay, well, this is not very promising, of course, but you gotta try. Maybe he rolls. Okay, well, he rolled a 3-1. That's not. Well, I have a 6 prime too. Only like there's no checker stuck behind it, so it's a material difference. It's a lawyer might say. I think I need a second best play here. Okay, 5-1 is interesting. Okay. I don't think he. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but he couldn't play like 7-2 is a killer, right? Like suicidal, self killer. Yeah, yeah, for sure. There's something like this. No, 6 is forced and the 2 is kind of forced. Okay, now's the time where he has to let me in, I think. And I think I wonder if it's 7-5, 7-1. So if I roll a 6-1, if I roll a 6-1, then I could have been. Still, he can catch me on the way out. I don't think this now. This is a little fake. But I mean, if it works, it's brilliant, of course. But if it doesn't work, okay, let's see. 5-3, I guess. Okay, paying out for the 4-4. Paying off to so bad at these prepositions. The wrong kind of 8. Well, 4-4 is not an 8, I guess. It would be in Catan. 5 off 6-4. Dance. I wonder if you're supposed to clear from the rear here, actually. I'm not sure because this 6x2 is a very famously rigid structure that can lead to trouble otherwise. Yeah, I think this is better. Gammon chances are low no matter what you do, so. Oh, I dance. It's very unlucky. Okay, so it's gonna be 2-0, but let's try to. Ooh, okay, let's try to hurry up. Come on. Okay, something big. Okay, he still has 6 of them. 2-1. Let's try to get 2 off. Very good. As usual, I will try to. I was gonna say will try to take as few off as possible, just to like show that I'm some kind of a meme culture, but it didn't work out. Okay, so 5-3. Obviously, you're not hitting on the ace, but in case that you're wondering, that's probably the alternative, like hit and split. You can make the 5. Gotta be the right move because it's the 5. No, I don't think that's the right move. But you never know. Okay, so it's this one. I don't want to hit in the outfield, I think. Because I can do 2 things, 2 good things. So the alternative would be what even is the alternative? Once you did this, you go like what? Oh, just do 2 good things instead of 1 great thing. And can make the 5 point anyway, but it's just a mutual holding in, which is never a cube. This is just something that you should remember when both of you have something that looks like an anchor. Even if you're like on the 16 point, it's still not a cube. Like it still functions as an anchor. You need to clear all your points. This gets complicated if your opponent's on the bar or like weird match score sometimes, but by and large, mutual holding in is not a cube. So it's also why people consider them boring. But the interesting thing is when you have to like leave the anchor or like try to transform it into a simple holding game or something like that. The clock is doing weird stuff. I think it was stuck at 10:48 for a moment and then it jumped and let's see. It's not easy. You don't want to leave your midpoint, but I think it's correct. I'm down 22 now. Okay, that's just gotta be it. I don't see a better 3-1, so. But it's important to stop at least to think about a second best play, even if you can't name one. I think that's maybe what I'm gonna do from now on, is just to look for a second best play, and if you can't see one, you don't have to just make up a play. Like 6-3, okay, well. The first thing that comes to mind is this. I wonder what this is, but this is just a direct shot and it helps him escape, so that's not it. And this is also just some fake play. So I think I just clear this, try to build a board next, and in terms of live play, I wonder if I can do this thing that Monchi does, like looking at the second best play first, just seeing what it looks like, and in case it's great, you can actually just press the clock, and if not, then you play the first move, your first preference, and then just press the clock. Yeah, unless you see something really, really bad with it. Wearing a checker a little bit, but maybe that's fine. It's not an easy play, I guess, but I mean, maybe making the ace, but I don't know. Making the ace and slotting the deuce gotta be better than just making the deuce and overloading it. I don't know. This one is not my best, but I guess. I mean, what springs out to me is this. So let's try to look for some other move, but I just don't see it. So this is just dumb. Like this is just why am I doing this? And this, yeah, like I said, I'm behind in the race. I want to look for contact. So if he rolls a 3, I'm not too happy. If he doesn't, then I'm happy. And he's just less likely to roll a 3 than not a 3, right? So it's 14 shots, so 11 plus 2 1 and plus 1 1. So I don't think it's even a cube. So this way, if he somehow decides to run, which I really doubt he should, then I'm pretty happy with the double shot. The double shot on the blot. Okay, so now we're just gonna chug along. Okay, this 3-3 is not my best, as you would say. Well, I wonder if I can just do this now. Because anytime I don't do this, so like this gotta be it. And then this is the second part. And after this, I don't want to crunch my board, so this is gonna be it as well. I mean, I guess something weird could be this. There's all this hidden pass. Sorry, pick and pass, like 4-1, 4-3, 1-1, 2-1. I don't like it. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm just going for this. I'm 15 bits behind, but okay, now I'm getting a shot right away. And it's up to him to figure out which one to leave. 8-1 maybe, yeah. The thing is here, he didn't start clearing his hardest point to clear, but that would have meant more shots, so okay, that's funny. So uh, what is this in terms of the race? This is almost even. And then, so there's no need to do anything fancy. So I think I'm just doing this. I'm a bit behind in the race, but I have fewer crossovers. Although it's kind of the same amount of crossovers, but he has more wastage. Yeah, so it's kind of more crossovers. Those are bigger crossovers that he has, but even then, it's not gonna be a cube because I'm behind in the race by a lot. Okay, now it's already starting to look interesting. Like now I do have fewer crossovers. So for 75, 74. Okay, this is probably not a ridiculous cube, but not quite yet. Okay, now I wonder. Yeah, so now I will probably cube almost anything. Yeah, this is maybe a pass already. So I don't need to count it. My decision is very easy. And I put the cube button I turned off, but I will keep the button the cube on the right. I can try to do the eyesight, but it doesn't like I said. My cube is easy. His question. The question was his decision. No, just to fill time. Yeah, I have 64. He has 69 plus the two crossovers is 71, 72. And I'm just gonna add one more because I have a nicer structure. 73, so 64, let's say it's plus 11 or so. 75, 73, so it should be still a double take. And the score shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, yours. Ooh. But I think it's yours for my friend, my opponent. But this is the kind of stuff I would never spend too much time on this because I don't think it's a big deal either way. So it passes probably a take, but it was pretty close. Okay, so let's split. Try to make some anchor or something. Okay, well that's a point. And second choice would be to run, but like that's a little too passive. And point is a point. Like that. Point on head, I guess. Why not? Better than nothing. I used to not do this, but like it's still a point. And okay, this is the perfect time to to look at the plays. But okay, so this is 1, 3, and this has gotta be two more threes because, like I said, I'm pointing on head. And then I have either this three or this three. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like the aggressive one. 1, 2, 3, 4, because here it looks like most of the action is gonna happen on my side of the board, and You can build much more stuff with this three. If he dances, okay, oops, 6-4 is not exactly a dance, but okay, and I think here it's pretty important to anchor up. I have three back checkers, and I don't have a two anyway, so let's anchor up. 3-1. This is interesting, but probably it's a little too expert-ish to try to make the point. So. Okay, and now I guess the running out is always an option. It's probably gonna be the play. I can also do this, which I don't like because I am leaving my back checker stranded. So I think I will just run out. So here on my side of the board, I don't see a good move anyway. So let's run out and see on the mid or hit from there and reinforce the 8 maybe. Mm. I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to look for plays that I might have missed because it's too many times I I am missing. I am making plays that I wouldn't actually need to think about. Like it just I'm missing completely obvious plays. Okay, well, this one is an interesting one. So this one, okay, what do I do with the 4? This is not great. And I can just slot the 5, and if this works out, then it's quite nice. You can also make the hyper passive play of this, but I don't think I'm that desperate. So maybe I just slot it. It's not nice to slot and have them split somehow, but I do have an anchor, so and leaving the mid as mentioned before is not really on the menu for me. I will just slot. Let's see. I get punished, but I was in a kind of a punishing situation anyway. I don't think you want to hit 2 because you have a big edge already, so just 10-8. I don't like it. And I have a nice cube. You're not too good. And I am on the bar, so I think it's a cube. I think it's pretty clearly a cube. The question is, can I take this? Do have an anchor. He does have that blot, so I think I just have a lot of counterplay with that blot. I think without that blot, I would maybe pass, but with that blot, just yeah, that's what I was wondering. With the 6-1, he can actually pick and pass, and he's supposed to probably because it's a big advantage. Okay, back with both, so I'm not in a terrible shape anymore, but trying to dupe once, okay, but I think it's just too creative for the position he has. Like he has a very nice, very solid edge. Duping once, okay. I mean, well, I did roll a 1. I think so. I think it's just fewer return shots if I do this, so I will just do this. On the other side, there is nothing, and then on this side, what do I do? That's also just nothing. So let's just do the normal thing. Play backgammon like a human being is something. So my British friends used to say like, why didn't you just bid like a human being, like just being like completely normal vanilla potato stuff, yeah. Okay, let's roll. Not the best. Okay, well, so I think I just do this. I step up and I save the blood because what else? Like anything else is too fancy. Like I'm not in a terrible shape. Well, now I am. Now I will be, but didn't have to be. Okay, so now it's Gamenville. Start to get in some crossovers if I can. Ah, look at this. Okay, so now this is the question. Did I just give up on winning completely? And just getting some cross, trying to preserve some timing. I'm just ready to give up. It's just very submissive of me, but just stepping into a double shot for, well, I mean, not no reason. The reason is that the six here is awkward, but even stepping out in a single shot, I would be happier with. Okay, so here maybe I will build my board and get in a crossover. 6-3. Okay. I think if I'm doing it on the stream, that's fine. Okay, so now this is for the freedom play. Like now I have more, a little more freedom at home. So, okay. And I should still be able to save the game. I mean, he still has four, four crossovers just to even start bearing up. So, for example, here, I think I'm entitled to display like plot the four and see how he gets on. 5 and 1, so getting in two crossovers. So it's kind of like a little bit of gavin save, a little bit of normal play. Okay, so the 4 is nice, like, and then he has to waste this roll basically in terms of gammons. Two. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and after this, my board is done, so I can just concentrate on saving the gammon kind of for one crossover. Okay, 6-2 takes 2 off. Now I can leave even with this guy if I want to, but maybe I just get into crossover. Okay, 6-4, getting in 2. Is there something nasty that can happen to me? It can, right? Oh, that double one is nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can make the 3 and cover the ace. Okay. Yeah. No, that's gotta be the move. Yeah, you have to do it. I can dance and he can roll a 6-5, but I mean, I think you still have gammon chances though. Hmm, I don't think so. I can dance and he can roll 6-5 again, so I don't really know. Okay, 6-2. Let's getting the crossovers. Crossovers, bonanza. Okay, so that's a 2 and that's a 1. Shouldn't be too close, but you never know. 6-2. Okay, so I have 9 pips to come home. You know, I'm mathematically safe. I'm not. Oh, I'm not. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would have deserved to get gammoned here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, so 4-1 down. Not too bad yet in terms of a 9-point match. It's in terms of the 13-point match. It's not too bad, but he has to be more careful with his initial cube, and I can be a little loose with my point. I have to be a little mindful with my time, but I also think sometimes if you play a little more deliberately, you can save some time actually later because you understand the position better. Fours are duped, but also it's the 5 point. So, and I think you should make the 5 point here. Too chunky not to. Okay, 6-4. No 6-4. Okay, so these two have to be a part of any move, I think. And this is 2-1D, so let's not do that. 1-2. I think it's the boring play of this. Of the freedom. And I don't really want to get hit. Like it's not my dream. Like, oh, I really want to get hit. And the only thing is so like because I think these three are actually clear, then why do I need the spare on the 11? So sometimes it's nice to just safety a stupid blot. Okay, then sometimes it's nice to point on head. Now I'm gonna dance. This has to be a giant dick if he wants to cube. I don't think it's a cube on the score at least. I'm extremely happy to take this. Yeah, it is maybe it is a cube, but well for money it's a cube. I just don't think it. Yeah, we'll see. 4 shots. Let's go. I'm shaking the dice already. Shaking the dice. Let's see. Maybe, yeah. These are duped, but maybe I roll double two. It's my main out here. I can make this a little chubbier. We'll just change my luck. Okay, I'm thinking of cubing apparently. He's probably a little confused by this, but Ray Fogerlund to the rescue. Oh my god, okay, that's quite nice. You know, I always have a recube here. Do I have a recube? It's very flashy. It's very flashy, but I think it's wrong because he's just gonna have so many takes no matter what that it's a little too flashy. Okay, it's a 6 and it's a 4, and after this I do have a cube. I think it's gonna be a pain in the ass to clear the 11, of course, but well, I don't even know if that's true. 15 pips. How bad can it be to cube? I don't think it's too bad. Okay, this is gonna be quite nice. So, okay, just for the record, is there anything magic I can do? No, I mean all I could do is some weird, I don't know, whatever. 13 to 5 move, which I any friends here? No, all of my friend has a lot of friends. My opponent has a lot of friends, but I don't. So. Okay, let's try. So I like just offering a recube when I'm behind. So like any reasonable cube for money is a big recube usually when you're behind. So that's how I got to this conclusion. But okay, and just bury this one. But this is looking quite nice. So I could have made the 7 point. That's true. I should have looked at the second best player, but in this case, it looks like it's gonna be fine. Not overlooking anything. Just like 5, 6, 6 will leave a shot. Don't draw 6, 6 is the easiest way of dealing with that. Okay, I can also clear this guy. How's that? Yeah, that's one more point cleared, right? Hmm. But now this offers stuff like 6, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Yeah, I think this is better, but I'm not sure. Um, I think it's just the more natural play, and I will just err on the side of natural plays when I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, this is not it, yeah, but this is what I have to do. And now we're kind of back to the same position, but at least I had this extra out. Okay, no 5. Okay, that's this mic isn't working. Okay. I need some pretty specific numbers to get out of this without leaving a shot, but even after I left the shot, he still needs to hit it. So 6, 4 is the main thing, the main way I'm not leaving a shot. Or doubles, of course, but double 5 is a dance, but okay, so I need to leave a shot anyway, then I might as well leave it this way, I think. So this is 4s, 3, 1, and yeah, so that's 13 shots. And this is 5s and 3, 2. Oh, it's the same amount of shots. Yeah. So this is actually less shots. No, it's more. This is 15, the other one was 14. But this is chunkier. And there's not much duplication. I like the chunky play. Let's go for it. Pretty lucky. And now let's hope I don't roll a 4-1. Sorry. 2-1. Okay, let's get out of here. Big and small. No, not too big. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay, now he has to win this in the race, which will be pretty hard. Well, famous last words, I guess. Still, I'm on roll, and I will not miss. We'll need a special kind of bad streak of rolls to miss this. Like I need a 3 2s. That's 1 2 already, I guess. Okay, well, this seems pretty safe now. I don't mind jinxing myself. Well, that's hardly the move, I think. He's not that good at managing time. Like this is not supposed to be where you spend your time, I think. Um, but I mean, I'm getting time trouble regularly, so uh, but that's also why I'm kind of an expert on this because I've been thinking of time management for a while. 3 2 is not the best. Some people play like 6 to 1 hitting here, but it's a little too 1D. So you just pretend that nothing happened because you can't do anything good. So 4 4. Oh wow. I think 1 2 3 must be it. And then just calm down, I guess. But this must be it. Then you make a point that also must be it. And then you just bring a builder for the 5 point. Like that blot can take care of itself. It's too fake to bring one down from the 13, I think. Like, okay, and this is a cube. It could be a cube. So 8 away, 9 away. I'm leading, but it could be a cube. If I just make a point, he dances. Is that a pass? Oh, I don't think it's a big deal to cube or not to cube, but in that case, I might as well just make my life easier by cubing. He's not snap taking. That's a good sign. Okay, well, I can hit two. Well, I can hit two in two ways. I can hit two like this too, but like, uh, just fight for a good point, right? Okay, I cannot do a single good thing with this. That's interesting. All I can do is make a stupid point. But this point can serve as a blocking point, but also I can hit on the three, like, hit back, or anything from here is just not very interesting, I think. I could do I can do this, but it's just fake. I just want to make normal sound moves. Just make a point. Just okay. I'm not getting hit. 1-1. Okay, this is a better better roll than last time. So I think it's gotta be so. I think I hit, make these two, and look for another ace. Like this is it's way too passive, yeah. So making the five seems obvious. Hitting because we're kind of in a blitz is obvious. And then might as well just do this. So I don't want to make the 8 point when I made the two, but like it could be that I can't make the two. And if I cover, then I also didn't make the eight. So we'll just do this. And yeah, now is gonna be the time where I will start thinking of rescuing that checker on the one. My Lapras, I need to hurry up here. So I have 340. So I need to hurry up, but I will still try to look for the second best move every single time. Okay. So I mean, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to keep the 8 point, but it's just too fake to keep a blot there, I think. So okay, let's see what he comes up with. No. Yeah, that opens up some double hits, but it's the main way he will win is by coming. Yeah, this has got to be the four down. Yeah. Main way he will win is by containing my back checker. As optimistic as that sounds, it's you got to be a little bit of an optimist in backgammon, I think. I know he's in terrible shape here, I think. I would love to prevent him from anchoring, and I think I will have to do this. On the ace, I will just do this. So just waste the ace. So I'm not gonna pick and pass. I think that's too passive. Okay, let's keep the blot in our sights because we sent a cube already. We're playing for a gammon. Let's get out. This looks very, very nice. Now let's just do random stuff. Again, it's two on the bar. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. What I don't want to do is make the bar because I just need to clear it in a moment. Yeah. Now I need to pay attention that I don't leave any weird jokers. Okay. And now suddenly, like, okay. Well, for now I can still do this autoplay, and I need to start paying attention because it's an ace point game. It can get annoying. So try to do some stuff. Yeah, he's trying to get in some crossovers. Actually, I'm not sure about 6-3 the way I played that, but this has to be it because it's the mountain structure. That's what you need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Don't draw 6-4, for example, would be annoying. 5-4 or 6-4. Okay, can cover. Sorry, clear the 5. Okay, so he's not getting backgammon at least because he got a lot of these back checkers out. Now let's try to pay attention. No big double, please. A big double is nice, but not here. Mm, I don't know actually. So this is the 5. So this has 6-5, 6-4, 5-4. That's 6 numbers. And this actually 3-1, right? 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 3-2. Okay, so this also has this just looks smoother. Because imagine I rolled at 3-1, I get missed, but I still have that stupid gap there. It will just leave more shots in the future. So okay, 6-3 or something. Okay, that's looks quite nice. Okay, it's backgammon time, kind of. Uh, I need to mention, yeah, if I win a backgammon. Okay, oops. Okay, I was talking about the backgammon and now I'm getting hit. So this is forced. Then you might as well take one off, I think. Well, actually, yeah, this has always the advantage that there's no more shots in the future, so I think this is actually better. Okay, so the gammon is pretty much locked up, and I can roll a. Yeah, I could have won a backgammon, yeah, with a double. I forgot about that advantage, yeah. So I gammon him. 4 away, 9 away. I can sometimes, if I have a very nice position, I can still cube aggressively because of the big gammon value, but normally that is okay. Let's try to pay attention to this one because it's probably important. I think the anchoring up is clear, and then just doing this. I mean, probably not a big deal. Probably not a big deal. But I wanna unstack. Okay. Another 4-4. Okay, so now this was the other thing I wanted to do, so now I can do it. Um, I'm still gonna be more or less even in the race, so there's no need to do anything crazy with my anchor. That anchor can still get shots like this, but let's see. 5-3, nothing special, just build my board. Okay, okay, yeah. So now it's gonna be, I need to roll something big. Probably not it. And that it's only 12 pips. It's only 12 pips. The contact, it's a teeny tiny bit of contact, but it kind of favors me. But I'm behind. Okay, let's just drop it. Sorry, I'm way ahead, so still probably a good idea to pass a little loosely. And I have 2 minutes 20, so I have to be careful. Boring stuff, so that's what we're looking for here. Just boring, just a race, straight up, nothing special. One or something. Yeah, 4 seems to be my lucky number here. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something stupid like this. Just just taking up a lot of points, just yeah, this was kind of a swing roll now because actually I stopped him from anchoring up. That's not really my main reason of doing this, but it worked out. Yeah, I mean that's one reason why it's good to have. Okay, so now I have 21 pips advantage. 21. Well, it couldn't be too bad to cube this. It's typical holding game stuff where you shouldn't adjust too much, and it is 21, so you can cube around 12 or so, and I have 21, so it's adjust a tiny bit. 3, 2, keeping some outside spares for to absorb some rolls. See. 4-3, unfortunately, is not one of my winning ones. So 5-4 is the non-double that can clear everything. 5-4, getting very lucky here, but it's part of the game. Part of the game. And still, there's just in case somebody needed to hear it, and I'm one of those somebody's. There's no gammons here, so going to clear both. Oh my God. Okay. Well, there's still no gammons, but there's also no more losses. Pretty much. Filling up that little mini valley. But I don't think this was right. I think I'm just an idiot. Just take 2 off and think about it later. I think that's even probably an error. It could be like a 30, 40 error. 4-2. You save the gammon as advertised, but I have 6 off by now. Okay, but it's not enough. Another 6-6. Okay, it's still not enough, but okay. 6-6s are what the 6-6s. That's good. My turn to roll. Yeah, so he rolled 2 6-6s and I rolled 2 6-5s. Of course, the 6-5 is much weaker than a 6-6, but it's still quite a nice roll. Okay, and now I'm officially sorry. I officially won this one game. I still need to win 2 more points, so I'm 2 away, 8 away, and I will just not touch the cube until it's bare off, basically. So, well, I sometimes I have to touch the cube if, yeah, that's one of those things that you can do. I think actually counter slotting is one thing you can do. So let's just do it. So 3 is duplicated, so let's just do it because it's fun. Backgammon is supposed to be fun. I'm not touching the cube, but thanks for asking. And I think you just continue on. You just keep it slotted, wait for the cube. It's gonna be a giant take, so oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so that was the deuce for sure. I have a small disadvantage, but I'm happy to. Okay, so this is the one play. Problem is there is no good six anyway, so I think like if I do this one, then what do I do with the six? So and I can try this, but the disadvantage of this is there is a shot, so 2, 5, and 6, 1. So this is the only other thing I can think of, which is just trying a little harder, but I'm just gonna make my prime, build my prime a little and see. This just looks so natural to me that 8 to 2 maybe, I don't know. Ship to cube. If it goes well, you can gammon me. Yeah, I think that's probably the move, but it got punished. So I'm not gonna complain too much. I wonder if you're supposed to switch. Probably not, because it's early in the game. Yeah. Can I get a 5-4? No, but I can get a. I can anchor up. It's not too bad, but maybe I also just wanna connect these guys. Try to get out, right? I'm ahead in the race. Okay, I'm rolling extremely well here. Well, I don't think that was a cube, what he did. Although, yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. What do I know? About backgammon, I know I'm kind of winning more or less, but I still need some good rolls. For example, now he could just prime me and I can crunch. But I wouldn't bet my house on this. It's not quite a direct shot, so I need to. Uh, okay, let's see. Let's see. It could be interesting. Okay, it's interesting. The six, I guess you cover because it's a little too much upside there. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I'm still kind of winning, but still not quite. Yes. Okay. Gonna be a back game with a 10 pip timing. I think I can waste a pip like this. Sorry, waste a roll like this. This is gonna be awkward for me. No. Okay, I mean he's trying something, but I think this is too fake. It's Boogegamon. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to not lose on time. Basically, that's the main way I'm gonna lose this. You can also just tie up all the little bows and arrows. Sorry, little bows. 6 and oh, there's no 3. Okay, well, it's at this point his board is so crunched that I don't even mind getting hit. So this is the back game you don't want to be in. No, yeah. So this is unfortunately the only 5 I have is from. Only 5 I have is from here, so I celebrated a little too fast, but I still should be able to get this done because of the terrible board. Well, we'll see, we'll see. I will try to shut the F off up and just try to win. Okay, that's the main thing. Any comment about how much I'm winning or how little I'm losing is just gonna be a thing of the past. Okay. I have a decent structure. I'm missing my 6 point, which is sometimes quite useful in backgammon. Yeah, I probably messed up that 5-3 or something. No, the 5-3 was kind of forced, but before that, I could have thought a bit more on how I'm pairing it. Instead of dancing around in my living room, celebrating my famous match victory, I could have looked at some rolls, but that was a long time ago. Okay, at least I know my next few moves. Oh, well, the 2-1, I also know I'm gonna make that point. Yeah, it's fine, but I need that long-term stability. Actually, the 2, maybe I should hit there, but just try to win the game. It's not really showboating to say like I'm winning or I'm losing or whatever. It's also just important to know in what mindset am I supposed to be playing. Like, am I supposed to do crazy stuff or am I supposed to play it safe or what? Here he's kind of down to a deuce point game, which I'm pretty happy with. Okay, 2-2, and then well, I just need to come home. So like he has no board, so I don't even really mind getting hit. Dance, okay, 5-3, 2 off. 3-2. Someone who's a little more rude than I am, but not much more rude, would say like thank you at this point. But I'm, yeah, I'm not that guy. I would be a little pissed if somebody did that to me. People who know me, I know it's very hard to imagine me being pissed like, about some game or something. But yeah, that's a shot, but it doesn't matter too much. He's German, so I'm thanking him in German. And I have no idea what my PR is as usual, so I don't know. It's somewhere between 2 and 25. 5.9. Okay, wow. But he played much better. So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna stop the stream, but when the stream ends, I can come back with my analysis. So